Conspiracy and history have come together to tease the imagination. Stories that defy our imagination.
Number 8.
One of them was Miss Black, Rhode Island, 18-year-old Desiree Washington. She didn't win the title, but she was definitely an all-American girl. A beautiful baby in a family of 3 children. She was thrilled, she said, to be chosen Miss Black, Rhode Island, and was having the time of her life at the pageant last summer, until the early hours of July 19th. That, a jury agreed, is when Mike Tyson raped her in this room at the Canterbury Hotel. How much did you know about Mike Tyson before you met him?
I just knew that he was an excellent boxer because my dad and my brother and my grandfather were great fans of his. I mean, they wouldn't miss a fight. They'd crowd around in the family room and root for him and things like that. And that was all I really knew about it.
So he was kind of a hero in the family?
Oh, yeah.
So that you would have been thrilled to meet him?
Oh, yeah.
Where did you get the courage after all of this? Especially knowing that your father and brother thought that he was such a wonderful man. Where did you get the courage to come forward and press charges?
I would say from God, and my mom and dad. And
your father, even though he was a fan of Mike Tyson, said, go do it?
My dad is a bigger fan of mine.
When you met Mike Tyson at that beauty contest, he came and saw all of the girls. What was he like? What did he say to you? What did you say to him? How did he appear?
He was very nice. To me, he pointed to me and said, you're a nice Christian girl.
How did he know that?
He had been talking to Charlie Neal, so I assumed that Charlie Neal told him...
Who was in charge of the pageant?
Yes, he was the master of ceremony, so I assumed that he told him that I was a Christian girl. And that's what he said to me. He was really, really friendly, and he came up to me and hugged me and said, would you like to go out on a date with me? And I just said, sure. I was so surprised, and I couldn't believe it.
Excited? Really?
Yeah.
Did you feel romantic towards him?
No. I didn't find him attractive. I was just shocked. That's all I can...
Wow, he asked me? You mean like that?
Yeah, exactly.
At the trial, the centerpiece of the defense was that you knew from the beginning that Mike Tyson wanted to have sex with you.
No, I
That's
didn't.
what was said.
She said you raped her.
Because she's a sick, money-hungry... She's really a bad person.
It was 1:36 in the morning. Bed. Did you say, even in that initial phone call when you called her from the car, did you say that, we want to go back to my hotel or anything like that?
Yes. My objective was to try to hang out with her. Oh, this is just a lying, reptilian, monstrous young lady. I used to hate her guts, and she put me in that state where I don't know. I really wish I did now. Now I really do want to rape her and her mama. I know you don't like to hear that, but
no, I don't
I'm
like
in
to hear
that
that.
state
I admit
now.
I don't like to hear that. Tyson's promoter, Don King, hired Fuller.
Judged by your peers in the due process of justice.
Vince Fuller, your lawyer. What kind of
He
check?
was a sellout piece of fella. I didn't know anything about legal stuff. I'm with Don King, right? This guy, Don King, I'm glad you got into that. Don King's a decent man, supposedly. He's a piece of shit.
Did he talk to you at all? I mean, did he sit and maybe come visit you and talk to you about the case at all?
Listen, can I tell you something? He cared more about me going to jail than he cared about the bugs he stepped on his way to his job.